My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. This is a before you buy episode in regards to the Alps Mountaineering Trail 2-person Tipi tent. As you may be aware, the before you buy series is all about the setup process. I'm going to go over every single step. I'm going to show you all how to set this tent up, and that way you can make an educated decision. This is going to provide you with quite a bit of important information. The setup process to a tent is very important. You need to know how complicated or how easy it is. Also, you need to know how to do it. That's what this episode is all about, and we might as well get started right now. First, let's start with the ground sheet. Let's go ahead and lay this down. Think of this as a way to protect your investment. You're protecting the bottom of the tent, and also you're keeping the bottom clean. The Alps Mountaineering Tipi Tent 2 does not come with a ground sheet, so you will have to provide your own. That's okay though, because a simple piece of plastic works well. With the ground sheet in place, let's go ahead and do a component breakdown. So first off, you will need a trekking pole for this tent setup. This is a trekking pole tent. It does not include a trekking pole, so you would have to provide your own. Here's the tent itself. Go ahead and remove all of the components. What we have here in this small bag are the guy lines and the tent stakes. Set these to the side. This is the tent body and the fly. This is a single wall tent, so that means that the body and the fly are interconnected. So this is all that you have to worry about. At this point, take the tent body and unfold it. Lay it down on top of the ground sheet and orientate the door the direction that you want. In each of the stakeout points, you can see that you have these adjustable lines. And in the middle of these lines, you have these metal loops. These are the stakeout points. Go ahead, take a second, walk around the tent body and extend these lines. That way you can make adjustments to the tent once it's set up. At this point, you need to grab yourself 5 tent stakes. You will need 6 to set this up, but let's start with 5. Walk around the body of the tent and begin staking it out. Go to each of the corners, starting with the one in the back. Speaking of which, the back of the tent is opposite of the door. And with this tent, there's only one door. With the tent being staked out in 5 locations, you have the back and then 2 on each side. You can see here that the doorway has not been staked out yet. We'll come back to that in just a second. Go ahead and extend your trekking pole to 51 inches. Before you enter the tent, make sure to get the trekking pole cap. You can see the tip of the trekking pole. The cap goes right over the top. This prevents you from tearing a hole inside of the tent. With these straps here, you can use these to attach to the trekking pole. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Personally, I like to leave them hanging so I can attach gear to these. From these, I can hang my lantern, my headlamp, and so on. Once you have the pole with the cap ready, go ahead, unzip the tent, and insert the pole into the sleeve at the bottom of the floor. That is the sleeve where the trekking pole goes, and you can see how it fits in there. Basically, there's a slit in the material, and the hand grip goes into it. Then up here at the top of the tent, that's where the end of the trekking pole goes, with the cap. Before going any further, everyone, as a reminder, the Outdoor Gear Review merch store has been set up. And in the store, you will find a wide range of products from hoodies, shirts, hats, water bottles, and coming soon, Strength and Honor merchandise. Every purchase goes to support the Outdoor Gear Review, which is agenda-free. Next, everyone, go ahead and close the mesh door, and go ahead and zip the front of the tent up. Let's go ahead and stake it out. With the setup process, we're at the point now where we need to make our final adjustments. We need to walk around the tent, making adjustments to those stakeout points. Let's make sure that we have a top pitch, and then we can open up the vents. So there you have it, everyone. That is how you set up the Alps Mountaineering Tipi 2 tent. All in all, that is a very easy process. You stake out the perimeter, you pop in the pole, stake it out, make adjustments, you're done. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most complicated, 0 being the easiest, this is a 2. It is just super simple. There's not much to it. There's not much here that's going to trip you up. As long as you do a good job of staking out the perimeter, this entire process will go smoothly. Again, make sure that you give yourself some leeway when it comes to those stakeout points. Pull them away from the body to begin with, then tighten everything up. If you do that, the setup process is super simple. At this point in time, you could take the ground sheet and you could tuck it in if you want to. You do not have to do this. Some people believe if you have a ground sheet exposed, water will go underneath the tent and the tent will leak. That's not the case. The purpose of a ground sheet is to protect the bottom of the tent from the debris that's on the ground. It has nothing to do with the waterproofing of your tent. If your tent is in such bad shape that you have to have a piece of plastic on the ground to prevent it from leaking, you're in trouble. Something else to focus on are the guy out points. This tent features numerous guy out points. It comes with numerous guy lines. And if you're going to go into a stormy, windy situation, you should use those. You should take the time, attach those, and use them. While I love the ease of setup with this tent, it has a ton of problems. Make sure to check out my preview and also the upcoming test night episodes and ultimately my review. While it's too early to give you all my opinion on this tent, my full opinion, I can say this. The tent, it's not looking good. As far as a good quality, good performing tent goes, this is not looking so good. Because of the issues that I have with this tent already and the potential issues that I think will arise, I do not recommend that you purchase this tent. Not yet. Wait for my review, my agenda-free review. It will be coming up soon. Anyways, everyone, that wraps it up for this episode. That is the before you buy for the Alps Mountaineering TP2 tent. Again, the setup process is super simple. It does not get any easier than this. Now it's your turn to sound off in the comment section down below. Share your thoughts. What do you all think about this tent so far? If you found this episode helpful or interesting, hit the thumbs up before you go because it does help the channel. As a reminder, folks, the channel is agenda-free. I'm not trying to sell this product. The Outdoor Gear Review is all about information, and that's it. With that, I'm done. Everyone take care, be well, strength and honor. I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.